Hi guys, after like the fifth time of trying to record some audio from me reading from my favorite books, I decided to skip it for tonight because I am exhausted and I forgot that I actually need to use the YouTube camera recording unit program thingy. I don't know what you call it. I'm being very inarticulate at the moment. So I was going to read some things and I opted not to because I recorded a video of me reading, and of course then I remembered that I couldn't upload it to YouTube that way. Technical difficulties, I guess you could say. So at this point, I'm giving up for the night. I'm being a coward. I'm not a coward. Gasp. No, but I don't really feel like doing it tonight now. So I figured I'd just kind of update you on what's going on with me and my life. It's summer. I'm getting ready to go away to school. It's gonna be exciting. I'm so bored right now. I'm so like out of my freaking mind and bored and tired for no apparent reason, as I did like nothing at all today except chores. I guess I'm just lacking a lot of inspiration in my life. I used to be really creative, and now I'm in the stage of not finishing anything, including vlogging, which I haven't done in a while, blogging, which I haven't done in forever, writing, and I love to write. It's just the inspiration that I need. I cannot obtain it at all. There's no way I can get it now, and I'm really upset. I used to be able to have inspiration left and right. I have 150 pages of a project that I started, and I'm not going back to it because it's ridiculous. And I'm upset because it feels like a waste of 2 years of my life that I spent doing that project. And it's what the market is asking for now. It's fluff. It's teen garbage. And it makes me upset because I wrote something that, would succeed on the market, but not in my heart. I wouldn't feel like I could back it. So, and that was a long time ago that I started that. So this is kind of a rant about my lack of inspiration thus far this summer. I think it's a mixture of a lot of transformation and transitions going on right now in my life. Transitions at work, transitions with school and family, and moving on. And just kind of trying to find my place in the world. There are days when you think you know it, and there are days when you are completely lost. And I feel like I have 50-50, like a 50-50 split of those kinds of days. Half the week I wake up and I know exactly who I am, and the other half I know nothing. And that's probably part of being 20 years old, is not knowing and yet knowing exactly what you want for yourself. And it's really it's all up to God and what He wants for me. There are times and days when I feel Him so inside of me, so strongly beside me, and then there are days when I know He's there, but I feel like He's waiting for me to come to Him. So, and I just got to figure out the right path. I know what I want to do, and it's strange because I keep thinking like in the future, and I keep seeing myself in the future, and it's never how you expect yourself to be. I mean, once you get there, you're like, this isn't what what I expected at all, and yet I'm happy. I remember, this is gonna be a really long video, just me ranting about life. Crazy. I don't do this except with friends. So we'll see what happens out here on YouTube. But I remember, and I'm sure many of you have experienced this, whether you're 95 or 13 or 10, is you always see yourself at the next great milestone in your life. And you see yourself how you want to be. And you have this kind of, and it's gonna sound, it's gonna sound like mockery, but it's almost like a fantasy. You see yourself exactly the way you want everything to be, and it's perfect. And then you get there, and it's perfect for the person that you are and that you were molded into along the way to that point. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be perfect for the person who is imagining that 10 years earlier. They'd say, oh, that's not what I wanted. But the person who finally crossed that finish line, it's perfect for them. And that's where I'm seeing each of my milestones is. At 20, I have this fantastical vision of what my life will be in 5-10 years. But I know it's probably not going to be the way I imagined it. It could be terrible. It could be perfect. It could be out of this world, amazing for reasons that I don't understand and don't know about yet and can't perceive. So it's really interesting. I remember when I was 13 when I was 10, and I imagined myself what I was going to look like and be like when I was 13 and what I would sound like and what I would dress like and all these superficial things. And I thought it was going to be tall and have long flowing hair, and when you see 13 you think it's 20 when you're 10. I mean, that's really what it's like. You think like you're an adult when you're 13. When you're 10 years old, you think that's what you're going to be like. I'm not making any sense now. And then you reach that point. And there might be disappointment. There was definitely disappointment for me. I mean, heck, I had short boy cut hair, a broken arm, and I was just a tomboy. I was nowhere near being that tall, stunning, foxy lady that I thought I was going to be when I was 13. Nobody is. And I don't know where I got that idea. I'm still not a foxy lady. But, and then, you grow up and things change. And so I've kind of developed this idea of milestone thinking. And, yeah, you imagine yourself one way. And once you get to that pinnacle, or that point in your life, you're completely different than you thought you were going to be. And it's not perfect for the person that you were. It's perfect for the person that you are. And I think I just found some inspiration for a poem. Maybe. Some metaphor. We'll see. Anyway. And this just turned into a really long rant. That's like 8 minutes long. So I guess that's what I'm feeling tonight. Middle of summer. And I feel like I'm ready for anything. Whatever curveballs are headed my way, I have dealt with enough over the years. And not anything massive. No tragedies. But, the highs and lows that everyone experiences. That I can do anything. And I've always felt that way. I can do it. And I can do it. I can gather inspiration from whatever and start writing again. I can be a teacher. I can be a great teacher. I can change the world a child at a time, hopefully. That's kind of my goal. And I know it seems impossible, and I know society brings a lot of Catholics and Christians alike to tears now. But I want to do my part. And I feel that's my calling. To do my part, and you do it with love, compassion, and passion. Every day. And I think we should all live by that. Not just because I'm saying it, I mean, like, do whatever you want, but I mean, it'll really make you feel like a better person. And you will wake up every morning with a clean conscience. If you know that you're doing your part to change the generations. To change the way that we think about the world, about God, and to direct our thoughts towards something larger than ourselves.